Hi, I'm Anil and this is my wife Prithvi. We are from Bangalore. We wanted to share some of our experiences with Motherhood Hospital, Banashankari. It was 12th of January 2022, midnight of 11th of January. We had a experience of starting our journey with Motherhood Hospital. We were at Gynaecologists and had an emergency where we wanted to, my wife had to get emergency C-section done. So our doctor coordinated with Motherhood Hospital, and it was very quick action by them, sending out ambulance, bringing my wife from Gynaecologists to Banashankari within a span of 5 minutes, shifting her to triage and OT. Dr. Bharti Ramesh was the gynecologist who did the emergency C-section and brought our two twins, or two bundle of joy, into this world. Dr. Santosh Kumar, he was a pediatrician. He was very quick. So what we liked particularly about the doctors or the Motherhood Banashankari was everyone, or be it the nurses or housekeeping staff, emergency staff, doctors, even helpers within the hospitals were readily available, and they did quick action or quick thing to do the C-section. Our babies were born at 28 weeks of gestation, and they had to be transferred to the NICU immediately. Dr. Santosh, I think, was immediately available. He came to the hospital within 5 minutes. Got ready and took both the babies to the NICU. He had Dr. Alok as well with him. They transferred the babies immediately to the NICU, did immediate procedures. They were born at 12 a.m. in midnight, and by 1 a.m. they were all ready. I saw them first time at 1 a.m. in midnight. I was really happy seeing them, and also sad that they had to come very early to this world. But yeah, they are really fighters. They took almost 39 days in the NICUs and were transferred to the ward at the hospital for just observation. The experience at NICU was amazing, stressful. Also, we were looking forward to the beautiful memories that we would have, or beautiful journey that we would have in the future with our babies. The doctors were available for consultation or counseling in the mornings. We can see the babies. We can come to the NICU at any time for giving their care, or kangaroo care to the babies, or giving feed to the babies. The NICU nurses were really amazing. They did a beautiful job taking care of our babies. I think a couple of names were Bindya Madam, or Vaishnavi, Priyanka, Sheena sister, all the others at NICU, Pravina sister, so other things. We were there after the C-section for only 3 days, but my wife was really taken care very well at the hospital by the nurses at the 3rd floor as well. So overall, our journey was amazing, starting from the emergency till finally we are now taking our babies back to home. It has been a beautiful journey, and we have coming up follow-ups for our babies, and we are proud, or we are happy that we are coming back to Motherhood for their follow-ups with the pediatrician Dr. Santosh Kumar. So overall, it's a 10 on 10 or 100 out of 100 experience for both of us. So
yeah, actually, first day when delivery happened, I didn't see my kids that day. But nurses were very good. They took care of my kids very nicely. Next day only I could see my babies. So we used to come to NICU every day to give KMC, to give feeds. I want to thank each and everyone of Motherhood for taking care of our babies. Thank you.
The babies were born at 28 weeks with the weight of 900 grams and the other baby around 1 kg. Initially, we had initial 3 to 4 days, we had tough times with the baby, which required ventilation and surfactant and all supportive measures. Luckily for us, both the babies fought well and they came off oxygen support within 10 days of life. We were able to establish feeds early, and both of them are ready for discharge. Totally, they spent around 40 days in our NICU. And if we consider the initial weight loss for the first 10 to 14 days, we were able to discharge the baby with average weight gain of around 25 to 30 grams per day, which we are very happy with this. And not only the discharge about the baby, we are more concentrated on the intact survival of the baby, minimal support, and without any bleeding and ROP care. Everything has been excellent. I'd like to take this opportunity first of all to thank the parents, because they were very considerate. Initially, post delivery, me and my team, Dr. Santosh especially, when they spoke to the parents, they were very understanding. They supported us initially when we gave grave prognosis for the initial 2 or 3 days. We didn't give any hopes for them. But they were very understanding, and even after that, the prolonged stay in NICU, they were not very demanding. They understood whatever we expected them, and they were very considerate, and they used to come silently, sit with the baby, do KMC, and most of the success goes to them. And most importantly, rather, apart from the NICU care, most of the credits, important credits goes to how the obstetricians deliver the babies to us, because there's a thin line of balance, getting the babies out too early or too late, both of which is a problem. So proper antenatal care, proper scans, and at the right time taking out the baby and giving this in a very healthy condition, it makes a lot of difference. Giving, be it the antenatal steroids or the magnesium sulfate, and the right time of delivery made a lot of difference for these babies, because 28 weeks we see most of the babies having a more prolonged course in NICU or more difficult course. But thankfully we had a smooth course for the baby, all thanks to the obstetrician team, Dr. Rutuja from Prithvi Hospital. So we sincerely thank Madam for trusting us and sending the baby over to us. And special thanks to parents and also for the babies, who has been very kind to us, didn't trouble us much. So we wish all of you a great success, all the best.
Thanks.
Okay, in great days ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.